Hey guys, my name is Joseph Decker,
And I'm Jared Starr.
and we are the executive producers for the 18th Doctor Adventures. Now, as you've probably seen, we have released our very first episode only about a month ago on YouTube, and it was a huge success for me and the team, including me and Jared here, because this project has been, what, 2.5 years in the making?
Yeah, I think so.
So it really was a huge accomplishment for us. And I've actually gotten questions from a lot of in real life people and also online about, the specifics. So we just wanted to cover a few of those questions real quick and kind of tell you about the process that went behind into making the actual episode, because it's a lot
Um,
crazier than you think. Trust me. So let's rewind the clock back to around 2.5 years ago. January 6th of 2019 was when our little Discord server was first founded. There was around what, like 6 to 8 people. Jared was not here yet. He was like
uh,
not gonna come around for another year, I believe. Was it?
yeah.
So naturally, we started off with 6 to 7 people. The script was like 20 pages, 25 pages. The audio was gonna be no more than 15 minutes. And I'm gonna be honest, the production quality was well,
You can imagine.
you can imagine. Listen to most other fan productions and you can get a clear idea. Although there are some really good ones like Overton Audio's DW 2012. Hit us up, maybe, please. We're begging you. Anyways,
Fracture timeline. Please notice us
fracture
sometime.
timeline. We're right here. We got sound quality. We've got good voice
The
actors. Come
messages
on. Come and join us. We love your company.
slide into our DMs.
All right. Aside from us being thirsty beggars, moving on. No, no, we really are shameless. Like when if you were to know anything about us, it's we are very shameless when it comes to self promoting ourselves.
All right, that's what you want to say on record? Cool.
I will say that on record. I will shamelessly admit that because that is what we're trying to do. Yeah, but so we started out with 8 people. It was really low quality. And for the first 2 months, we were having fun. It was fun, like most things are, and it's still fun. But everyone knows there's a line between fun and then official. So gradually, we started to get more and more people on our project, and we were like, oh wait, shoot, people really like this idea we're doing. Also, a little fun fact for those veterans of the channel who were there for our very, very, very first video. You will remember that it used to be the 21st Doctor, now it's the 18th Doctor. We'll get into that. It was a confusing transition for everyone.
Uh-huh.
But so obviously we got a bit more official. We started getting more higher tier people and we started realizing, hey, we can actually take this somewhere that's not like low budget, low quality. Even if we are having fun, because don't get me wrong, this is really fun. This has granted me a lot of I will say like once in a lifetime opportunities. I have talked to so many interesting people over the last 2.5 years, and I wouldn't trade it out for anything. What about you, Jared? Is there anything that's specifically happened during the last like 2 years you've been here that just really stuck out to you?
Uh, I realized how bad I am at breathing, but beyond that,
Oh God. So before
but
before
yeah,
I
I've met some amazing. Oh,
before I continue with what I was saying, yeah. So that's a bit of an inside joke, him breathing. Very first episode, there is a scene
wait,
where the
hold on. I
doctor.
don't want this public knowledge.
Oh no, I won't be graphic about it,
Can
but it's
we
gonna be
cut
public
can
knowledge.
we Can we cut? I'll just say Baby Yoda as the doctor.
Okay, so basically, and that's how I met your mother. All right, so what were you saying,
What?
Jared?
Cool. But yeah, once in a lifetime opportunities, probably hearing Dr. Yoda.
Doctor Yoda.
So our original voice actor for was originally the 21st Doctor, was um, doing the interrogation scene a lot because it's such a hard scene to really nail. And he did it like so many times that eventually, when we actually got around to doing like server wide practice sessions, he just like didn't take it as he tried to inject some fun into it. So we had the Russian doctor, and what was it, the Schmiegel doctor and the Yoda doctor. We had a ton of different stuff in that scene. That was great.
Yeah, I will agree. Like one of the biggest privileges I'll say has been doing like server-wide script reading sessions. There's always something funny that's gonna go down, and you're all just gonna break character. It's about who's gonna break first and just mess up everyone else. Is it's basically it. But no, we've had a lot of really great times over the last couple of years. But yeah, as I was saying, we got more official, started getting higher tier people into our production, and that's about when Jared came along. Now, Jared, what was your first impression of this project?
I I can't really remember. It was kind of mixed feelings. I'd been voice actor for like 6 months or so, 4 to 6 months, and I've been in a lot of different productions that didn't go anywhere. Like I think at that time I didn't even have a public work outside of my own audio drama I made. So I was just kind of thinking, okay, this is Doctor Who, awesome, but is this going to turn into something, or am I just gonna have to leave in like 2 weeks again?
Yeah, so I will
But
say one of the stumbling blocks early on was that a lot of people didn't foresee this project finishing. And I don't blame them. What we did was what we're doing is really ambitious. For you guys, we have a 9 episode season 1 planned out for everyone. 1 hour audio every single time. And we're hoping to stick to a 2 month upload schedule, but that's like insane if we can.
yeah,
Y'all think it's easy to make a 1 hour audio with like full voice actors, script, and everything? No. No. It is hard. It is really hard. Like, because first, you need the script. You need to find someone willing to spend hours and hours and weeks, maybe even a few months, writing a full script for 1 episode. And then once you
which is
have
like
that
six
script,
pages of text.
yeah, it's hard. And then once you have that script, you need to have your full complement of voice actors, which is also not easy if you're not established yet. You know, you've got to build up that credibility, which means you have to search in all the most unassuming places like I know for a while we were on Doctor Who Amino, we were on Amino, we do use Casting Call Club a lot. And
Mhm.
also Stage 32. We use a lot of platforms whenever we're looking for new voice actors. And I will say, there was a time when Doctor Who did die. There was definitely a time when the project was shut down. I think Jared remembers that really well. Like, what, 2 weeks after you joined?
Yeah, I was literally saying, "Oh, I got to leave in 2 weeks," and then it's like the Doctor Who project has been shelved. I'm like, oh, great.
And Jared originally came on as a voice actor, so he wasn't always a producer.
Yeah.
S
No, I came as Jameson Court from the first episode,
yeah,
so
he
I
was he
had
was always Jameson Court.
six lines in total. Yeah, for the longest time, I was just 6 lines in total for the entire 9 episode series.
Yeah, so a few months later, me and another producer named B, we got together and we're like, okay, we really want to revitalize this. So we turned to Casting Call Club and threw a Hail Mary. We put up a new casting list for episode 1, and we waited. Do you remember how many auditions we got at the end of a month and a half?
Dude, wasn't.
It was like 82 auditions.
Yeah.
And the thing is, we actually extended the deadline to allow more people to like join because they were joining so fast. There was like new people every single day. It was amazing. And then for episode 2, we got like 86 auditions, which alone in itself was
Yeah.
also amazing. And it was from that point on that we really believed in this project, that we really had the faith and the determination to see it through this time. So, as we're recording this, which is July 25th, who knows? We might release the same day if we really want to. I.e., if I really want to. I gotta edit this.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
But yeah, so that's basically how, Rift Point Productions brought to light the adventures of the 18th Doctor. But now some of you might be asking, how do I do something like this? Because this has always been my dream to do what you guys are doing. If you're someone saying that, thank you. We're flattered. Probably none of you are saying that, but if you are, thank you. Uh, a lot of determination, a lot of grit. This is hard work. These are all volunteers. These people are not getting paid. So we've been really lucky in quite a few places to have the people we have. But it's all about fleshing out your idea first. Like I know Jared, you tell me you do some writing, you do some writing and you do some scripts and some audio formats.
Yeah.
Give them an example of the writing process for you.
Um, it usually for me just starts with like a basic concept or idea, and then I form characters around the concept, and then I create the.
Okay, so you completely cut out, but I 100% agree. Looks like my co-host has completely deserted me. Yeah, I'm gonna cut this part out. All right. So you're back. Yay.
Yeah.
All right, so can you try explaining the concept again?
What were we talking about?
We
I
were
forget.
talking about your writing process, you nugget.
So it's like how I create stories.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it usually starts off with a kind of like a basic concept of like, oh, what if this thing existed? And then I create the characters around that concept, really outline everything that I want with the entire audio. And then if I get stuck, I will do a scene by scene outline. And then I'll start writing everything out, rewriting, choosing which kind of format I want to go for, whether I want to do full narration, half narration, full cast, and just build everything out and see where it goes. A lot of writing and a lot of just making audio dramas in general is just about having patience and good planning.
Exactly, and that's why so many people fail in the early stages because not everyone is a
Mhm.
writer, not everyone is a voice actor. It could be your
And people
dream
just
to
think,
do what like productions like this one, but you are scared of how long it's going to take. You don't know if you will be able to see it through. And it's all about your dedication to the craft. How willing are you to see your completed works on the internet? Is basically the
yeah, because
question you have to ask yourself.
a lot of people think that it's like so, it's gonna be so quick thing. Like I've fallen into that trap too. I made an audio drama myself called Death's Proposition, which was 8 minutes in length. It was literally just 8 pages of script. I'm like, okay, I'll write these 8 pages. Should take get the actors and edit everything. It should take like 2 weeks at most. A month and a half later.
Yeah,
It took, yeah, it took me 2 months, or not 2 months, but a month and a half to make an 8 minute audio drama. So just because there's no filming and visuals doesn't mean it can't also take a while.
exactly. And that's what a lot of people underestimate. It will take time. It doesn't matter
Mhm.
how much you pay people, it's going to take time. But it's also, again, about that good planning, about that diligence, about believing in what you're doing. So
Yep.
hopefully that helps anyone who's also willing to develop an audio drama. And a final thing that I've heard, and I've actually I've heard this from a few friends. How can I become a voice actor for Rift Point Productions? Well, Jared, you want to answer that one?
Well, if you join our fan Discord, we will post when we're doing casting calls, and you can join in through whatever medium we're using. Probably going to be casting call club most times, but yeah, that's number one place I can think of where you can go to be a voice actor on here.
Exactly. And keep in mind, we will post on the channel anytime we're doing a casting call club audition session. They usually last about a month, 2 weeks to a month, so you have a large window to put in your own audition. On Casting Call Club, it will list the character name and the personality traits we're looking for. And if you don't think you're that great at voice acting, well, I wasn't that great when I first started. I won't say I'm a god at it now, but I definitely know I'm not the worst out there. And if you can think the same about yourself, maybe you'll get the confidence to try out for yourself. So, with all three of those answered, if you're someone who likes to have an advantage over others, our Patreon does offer exclusive perks, including early access to Casting Call Club announcements, which you can also find on our fan Discord. And all links will be posted down below so you can really thoroughly check them out. Hopefully, this has answered a few questions that you guys have. If you have any more, please feel free to write them down in the comments. We will respond. We'll do our best to answer them in as much detail as we can. And hopefully, as we do more of these Q&A sessions, I was hoping we could do it every month, but we'll see. We'll see, because these do take time to edit. But as we go about it, we'll continue taking more and more questions from the audience, and then we'll take more and more time to discuss it on the podcast. Maybe we might even invite a few of you on here to give us your own insights into this field or Doctor Who, even, because that's our main franchise right now that we're basically ripping off of. But who cares, right?
Uh,
Semantics.
that we're doing a fan production of. Nothing illegal is
Nothing
happening
illegal.
here.
We looked at the copyrights. I will say our
Yeah.
video did have a copyright claim on it, false copyright claim that I disputed. They never got back to me on it, and it was so on YouTube for copyright claims. It means that you have music in there that is not okay for you to use because you didn't license the creator. It was our own custom music that got copyright claimed. I put in our dispute. Now the company is legally required to uh, get back to you within a month. If they don't, the claim is automatically dismissed, and well, that means your video can then be monetized. But
Oh
yeah, so
boy.
that was the whole process of when we posted it. But yeah, it's been a long journey. A lot of people worked many, many, many hours on making it a possibility. And in a month or two, you all should be expecting episode 2, which we are really working hard on right now. Episode 3, Casting Call, will be coming out soon as well, so stay tuned for that. Any last things you want to say, Jared,
Before we end the video.
before we end?
Well, I actually do have a question here. I'm gonna be a little cheeky, that way the audience can know us better personally. I want to know what your favorite episode of Doctor Who is. So we haven't really talked about Doctor Who much in the Doctor Who inter Q&A.
Yeah, my favorite Doctor Who episode. God, okay, that's actually a really hard question. If I had to choose my personal favorite Doctor Who episode, it would be because I'm a sucker for those like inspirational speeches. I would
Oh no.
say I ah
Heaven Sent, Into the Dalek,
okay.
what are all
Yes.
the
Yes,
episodes?
yes, 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 yes. Heaven Sent.
Yeah,
A
that
phenomenal
is such
episode with a phenomenal score. Thank you, Murray Gold.
amazing, like, uh, look at grief and overcoming it. That was such a beautiful story.
Yeah. Don't care about the next episode. I know a lot of people hate it. I know some people like it. I'm not going to get into that controversy. I just really liked Heaven Sent.
Actually, there's been more and more appreciation for them these past few years.
Yeah, I think. Well, I mean, again, I'm not going to make too many comments about Jodie's run. Everyone is entitled to their own opinions and their own uh, beliefs whenever they view any of the episodes. But yeah, no, I do have an appreciation for the older episodes.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so do you think that's about it for now?
Uh, was gonna say my favorite, but I guess if you don't want me to, that's
Oh,
fine.
oh, okay. Okay, no, I see what's going on here. You want to hog the screen time? No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Hogging away. So my favorite episode is definitely Turn Left.
Turn
That is
left.
just such
Oh,
a yeah. The oh man,
the
Donna living in a
realization.
world without the doctor.
The realization she had when she learned that she had to die.
It's Catherine Tate's best performance by far.
Oh, yeah. And, there's some people who don't like Donna. And if you're one of those people listening, watch Turn Left and your views will be changed forever. I'll say second favorite episode is Fires of Pompeii, be for obvious reasons.
Mine's Heaven Sent for obvious reasons.
All right. Well, we thank you all for tuning in. Jared, thank you for joining me this session, man. It's been wonderful talking to you about and kind of reminiscing about the last couple of years. And we're definitely excited to
Oh
keep
yeah.
steaming on forward and really picking up the pace with our production. As always, we hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you in the Rift. Have a great day, and we'll try to keep y'all tuned.
Bye.